Hey everyone, welcome back. So last minute I got this going. I'm like, will we be able to do a live reaction? And yes, we will. So I know I just threw this out there. People are maybe not here yet, but we are going to be reacting live to this Nintendo Direct that I think was sorely needed because honestly, so far for 2023, January was like a pretty quiet month, and we really need to know what's coming up for Nintendo. So hopefully some of my regular viewers will be able to join us. If not, if it's your first time here, well, hopefully you're going to enjoy watching through the Direct with me. Let me just go in here really quick. I just want to adjust my camera. It's a little bit too close for live streaming. Okay, there we go. So yes, we are about 7 minutes out, so we should be getting to the Direct anytime now. Can't wait to see what Nintendo has reserved for us for the first half of the year. Hey Danny, welcome my man. Normally I want to announce these a little bit ahead of time, but I really had no idea what time I would be able to start it. I was hoping to start it maybe like 10 minutes earlier because I would have liked to set the stage and have people come in here and have like a good 15-20 minutes for you guys to get here, but unfortunately, we're going to do this last second because I just got back. Unfortunately, my car suffered a hit and run last week, and I had an appointment to get it evaluated to see how much it will cost to get it repaired. Not a fun situation, but honestly, at least we're getting a Direct today, and it's going to hopefully make things a little brighter for our evening. Predictions. We're gonna see some. We're gonna get some. We're definitely gonna get a last little. It's an energy drink. Honestly, I didn't open up a beer this time. I opened up an energy drink. A little early. Well, a little early for beer. I usually drink my beers in the evening. Streams are normally like an hour later, so I really wanted an energy drink because I'm gonna finalize eShop deals right after this stream. So by this evening, you should have our weekly eShop deals going up. I just didn't want to launch it before the Direct because the Direct was going to kill eShop deals. Like, people are focused on the Direct. Once it's over, we're going to be able to... it's going to work out. Don't worry about it. Insurance is going to handle that stuff. It's just frustrating, you know. It's just one of those things. It's like, it's going to take time out of the schedule. Go bring the car there, like get it evaluated. Annoying stuff. And on top of it, today here in Laval, we had a completely awful situation happen that I just have to talk to you guys about because honestly, if you don't know me, if you're new here to the channel, I'm a parent of 4 kids. I mean, kids are part of our lives for a lot of people out there. I know a lot of my viewers have kids. I mean, a lot of us are a little bit older. And unfortunately, a person rammed a city bus into a daycare center about 10 kilometers away from my house. So pretty close to where I live. Some kids lost their lives. A couple of kids lost their lives. Others are injured. And apparently the person did this possibly on purpose. So, he wanted to do it. Which is, like, honestly, as a parent, has got to be one of the most horrible things you can hear. But yeah. But we're going to get off that. I just wanted to throw that out there in case any of you are from the Laval region and you're living through that right now. As a parent, it was a really hard thing for me to hear today. And like, it's on my mind. I had to throw it out there because if there are people around, you know, from the region, my heart goes out to you. And I hope if you do have, you know, I think we're all going to hug our kids a little harder tonight. People that live around here. Predictions. So obviously we're going to get I don't know if they're going to do a separate Zelda Direct. Either they're going to do a separate Zelda Direct, but if they don't do a separate Zelda Direct, this is going to be like a last shot for Tears of the Kingdom. But I'm unsure what they're going to do about that. In my opinion, we're finally going to get a launch date for Advance Wars. Because I think Nintendo has made a point that they wanted to separate themselves from what was happening out in the real world. And I think they've done that. They've proven that their point wasn't to, you know, make money off of current events and I think like at this point they can release it and it won't be I think very, very few people will have issues with it. Yes, God bless the parents, definitely. Hey guys, and I'm seeing a lot of new people stream-wise. I recognize a lot of the names from the comments, but stream-wise, because this is a different hour, different day, I'm seeing new people. That's awesome. So hey, Wild One, you're a regular, but I just want to say hi, TMNT Raphael 1988. Definitely, Raphael has got to be like attitude-wise my favorite turtle. Awesome. Butterletto, Not Gonna Hide Bone Project. Sorry, I probably murdered your name. Michaelis Valvis, greetings from Greece. Love your channel. Love Greece as well. I would love to go back one day when time and funds will permit. Just need to take a drink there. Oh. Pancakes, maple syrup. Tommy, hey, what's up, my man? But yes, definitely. So, hey guys, hopefully we're gonna get so Advance Wars, but on like Dream would be finally getting news on Hollow Knight Silksong, because that's a big enough game where they don't have to put it in an indie direct, in my opinion. That would be an awesome one, but that's like a dream. I've said it each and every direct so far, and it's never happened. So I'm like, and over the last 2 or 3, I've said it also. I'm like, I'm mentioning it because it's still a dream that's out there, but it's, I don't think it's going to happen. What else? You know, honestly, we got turtles now, because every time before we had, like, before last year, I would always say, like, I'd love to see the Ninja Turtles collection, like the old Konami games. We got that. So that's like #1 dream came through. And if you guys didn't check out my top 10 games of 2022, Shredder's Revenge was game #1. Yeah, I'm hoping for some exciting new games. I'm hoping for a couple of games that are just really gonna blow away, like that we weren't expecting and that are gonna blow us away. It's been a while. Like, we've had games announced lately, and I feel like all of them felt like, yeah, we knew it was coming. Let me just see here. I'm just seeing if there's anything important coming in. Nah, nothing important for us. Oh, here we go, guys. So, desktop audio, nothing yet. And there's nothing because I would hear it. There we go. So let me know if it's too loud. I think it's going to be pretty good, so it doesn't drown out my voice completely. But if when I stop talking, you guys cannot hear the direct what's happening, let me know. Yes, let's go! Ooh. What are you going to start this with? Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4. I forgot about it. Not the biggest Pikmin fan. Like the games. But I have a theory about Pikmin 4. And if we have a few minutes after, I will tell you my theory about Pikmin 4. I think this is going to be a cross-generational title. I think Tears of the Kingdom are going to be as well. But we'll get to that later. We have a few minutes after. I'm not a huge, like, rumors channel. I rarely do it. But I do have my idea for the next Switch console, and I think these games are showing us what's going to happen. Let's listen, though, a bit. Yeah, it's probably not going to be a day one for me either. I'll be honest, unless there's, like, nothing else happening when it comes out, I don't think it's going to be a day one for me either. I'm going to wait for a sale. This is like, I want a sale. Oh, I'm going to turn my volume down a bit. Mine's a little crazy high. Pikmin and Animal Crossing would be an awesome crossover to see. Yes, and now we're going to talk about that. And I think there's an interesting thing that they're changing about this Pikmin game. And it might also explain additional explanations to the delays in I said Breath of the Wild 2. Tears of the Kingdom. I have to get used to saying Tears of the Kingdom and not Breath of the Wild 2. Good. Good to know this sounds good. I just want to make sure the mix is okay between my voice and what's going on in the direct. Pikmin is a hit or miss, guys. It's a strategy. It's a strategy game disguised as a platformer. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. And even me, it's not like my top franchises from Nintendo. I've played them all, but I do unfortunately sometimes get tired of them. And I think I haven't finished the second one. I'd have to remember which one is the second one because it's been so long. I can call you Raph. Great stuff. You'll be Raph. Pikmin is a great game. I only played it on Wii U. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, I just find it's fun in small bursts. I have trouble like sitting down and playing hours of Pikmin. July 21st, so we have a date. July 21st, guys. Boom, first date. That's what I want today. I want a lot of dates.
Your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Let's listen.
That was the latest trailer for Pikmin 4. A dog-like creature was spotted.
It's playing like on two screens for me.
Please look forward to more information in the future. Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Nice. First batch. Let's go, guys. Let's go. A new jewel-loving hero.
Introducing Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3
expansion pack for Xenoblade. I have to play Xenoblade, man. I have to find time to play this game.
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero, and a refined Lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow various effects.
See, I'm not going to be a huge help here because it's one of those games that I wish I had more time to play.
Wave after wave of enemies. For every win, you'll earn more heroes.
Me Too Advance Wars is a top one for me. I was super sad. Like, I understood why it was delayed, but I was super sad it was.
You might also get special in-game outfits as a reward. And coming in Volume 4 later this year.
Oh, so a second expansion.
Tell me why! Is this really what you want? Nothing's gonna get through to him. He's a heartless machine.
What's this one?
Like killing Granddad wasn't enough for you?
The worst is I have the game. I just haven't had time to play it.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
Oh, February 15th, guys. That's like next week.
Shake it, amigo.
Shake it, amigo.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Move to the beat in a brand
Dance
new
rhythm game.
Samba de
Topaz
Amigo game.
wants to come see the direct.
Grab your Joy-Con controllers and gently shake them like maracas to match the targets during a song.
This though, however, might be more my thing. Like I know my kids are gonna love this, so this is going to be a day one buy because my girls are gonna love this, and this one looks more interesting than Just Dance. Because if not, I'm stuck playing Just Dance all the time. It reminds me of Jungle Beats a bit. I don't know if you guys had Jungle Beats, but I had Jungle Beats on my GameCube, and I still have the drums over there. I still have 2 pairs of drums, I think, somewhere in my crazy pile of stuff.
40 songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from around the world. So grab those controllers and
the important thing though is the response. Hey, look.
Samba de Amigo Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
You know what? I'm gonna say I like this one, even though it's not like wow exciting. I'm going insane. Samba Mi Amigos or whatever it was called exactly.
Fashion Dreamer.
I'm gonna be checking out.
The place to glam it up and express yourself.
This one possibly a little less.
Influencer. And
Samba de Amigo.
Tons of people are seeking the latest trends.
By the way, there might be a little bit more noise than usual because it's earlier. The kids are just got home from school not long ago.
Now it's time for fashion design.
Yeah, this is not my cup of tea, guys.
From over 1,000 design
not gonna.
Then add a personal
I don't think
touch
I would
to give
even
your
try
item
to
a
review
final
this one.
flourish. You can get the items other people are wearing by liking them. Mix and match your favorites to create new looks.
Yeah, man, banger. Woo! This is a console seller, guys. This is going to be a console seller.
Grow your brand.
I see people buying. I hope there's a Switch edition for whatever this is called. You said Barbie Dresser or Fashion Dreamer. Fashion Dreamer Special Edition Nintendo console. But no, it's good for people like, you know, there's a huge demographic in the Switch. We need games like this.
Dracula's castle beckons in this new paid
Oh
DLC
man,
for
this
the
is gonna be
roguelike action
insane.
platformer,
Dead Cell Return to Castlevania.
Venture through the castle's hellish
Hold on, I'm gonna
halls
listen
and outskirts
to this one. This
alongside
one I'm
Winter
super
Belmont
excited about.
and Alucard, leading up to a showdown with Death and Dracula himself. Wield the vampire
More
killer,
Castlevania,
another
as
iconic
much
weapon that
Castlevania as I can
vanquish
get.
Legions of monsters in frenetic combat. 12 original covers and 51 songs from
Are we gonna get a
Castlevania
release date
series
this time?
accompany you during your quest in Dead Cells.
Oh, I love the
Return
music.
to Castlevania.
That music is
Sinking its
insane. Hold on, I'm
teeth
gonna
into
pump it up.
Nintendo Switch March
Oh no,
6th.
I'm not, because it's gonna get
Pre-orders begin
freaking
today
copyrighted,
on
I'm
Nintendo
sure.
eShop. Enter
That-
a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure.
Whoa,
set
did we get a
within the
date?
Tron universe.
Guys, did we get a date?
Uncover dangerous
I don't think we
trees.
got a date,
Retrieve
did
what
we?
was lost as you navigate through a perilous
Someone
world.
tell me if you saw a
Your
date.
decisions
I might
and
have
lines
missed.
as you forge
If there was, I
your
missed it.
journey and the entire server.
I was too
Tron
pumped trying to
Identity
raise the
launches
volume.
First for consoles on Nintendo Switch this April. Who's there? Wait, is that?
Well, this can look interesting. This
Well,
might
that
be
can't
interesting.
good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD. After kicking the bucket
Yeah, I've
and
never
becoming
played
a
this. This is
ghost,
what a
you can
this looks like a
possess and
3DS
control
port.
objects. With your powers, you can even help others, like this woman, and change any ill-fated
March 6th? Nice. Thank you so much, guys. You're my backup.
Ghost Trick.
When I get too
Fans
excited and I
attack
miss
spirits
important
onto
stuff,
Nintendo
you guys are
Switch
gonna be
this
my
summer.
backups. Okay, that could look interesting, but
Worlds, one suspenseful thriller.
come on, we need some. Okay, this one can have some potential. Deca Police.
ついに来たな。ここがポリスセンター。
デカシムは刑事訓練用の仮想空間。現実がコピーされた世界。
すごい。
Hmm.
ここ本当に仮想空
And
間。
I'm getting Persona vibes. Like Persona vibes, but obviously like with a different type of police twist, but
も立ってないよ。そもそもこの事件には最初から違和感があった。この事件の犯人はお前だ。
it was a DS game. Yeah, it felt like one of the older portables.
デカバングルにかざして申請よ。
It says a remake. It said the Ghost Trick is coming to Switch, so it feels like a remake.
ハーバードがカラフル猫ちゃんに
So I don't know this series once again, man. You guys are teaching me stuff tonight. Normally I know a lot, but
警察のシステムに潜入し
Sega Saturn.
それって完全に犯罪だぞ。これが犯罪だ。
I missed a lot on the Sega Saturn.
この狂った街では
Dreamcast as well.
選んではいられない。
Well, let's be honest, Dreamcast was short-lived.
私服を肥やす豚どもは一匹残らず
This I'm interested. Deca Police looks very good.
There was a witch and a demon.
Oh, we're getting Bayonetta, the new Bayonetta.
Experience Bayonetta's origins.
I want to
as
see
a
more. I
young
want to see
witch
some
named
actual
Cereza.
gameplay.
Seeking
so
power
on the fence
to
about this
rescue her
one.
imprisoned mother, she ventures deep into the Avalon forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest. I'm going to become a witch and save Mummy.
There, she'll encounter the otherworldly demon Cheshire.
Ooh. Okay.
You'll control
Oh,
both the
some
witch and
gameplay,
demon at the
nice.
same time. Harness Cereza's magic and Cheshire's ferocity to travel through this mysterious and dangerous forest. They'll need to work together in battle as well.
Cheshire, let's go!
Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies. Hold an enemy in place while Cheshire attacks.
Is this the Bayonetta or just
Stop an
looks like it?
aggressive one to focus on another. Strategically use each character's abilities to win battles.
I might be totally wrong.
The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey. By obtaining more powers, new paths can be opened, and battles can be more easily swayed in your favor. Can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever after?
Cheshire, let's go!
Bayonetta Origins.
No, okay.
Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto
But
the
you see,
Nintendo
this
Switch
showed some
March 17th.
gameplay. Now I'm getting a little interested, but you are right. $60 feels wrong.
How was that?
This feels like it should be like a
Next,
$40
please take a
title
look at this.
by what I saw. It feels like a indie version of Bayonetta, which is not bad. I'm into it, but I feel right what Butterletto said. 60 feels expensive. Let's see what they've got coming for Splatoon 3. You see, I actually didn't get into Splatoon as much as I thought I would. I still liked it and I still played it, but I haven't touched it in like at least a month. I played it a lot for the first 2 weeks, and I don't know, I didn't get into it as much as I thought I would. I thought it would become like a new regular FPS game for me that I would play like on a regular basis. I think the fact that like
Introducing the Splatoon 3 expansion pass.
the
This
quality of your
DLC
like when you're not playing with
includes
people you
waves of
know,
content.
the
first
quality of
wave
the
is
teams varies so
Inkopolis.
much that it
Make
got me
this
out of the gameplay.
Fantastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping grounds. This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might
Booyah
spot a few
Base.
familiar faces alongside new shopkeepers. Products here are the same as the ones in Splatsville, so shop wherever your vibes are strongest.
Okay, so the products are the same.
Salmon Run, Table Turf Battle,
That sucks that it's confirmed to be 70.
and Amiibo
Nintendo's
functionality
making the
all
move
work in the
for their
same way here
big
too.
first-party titles. You know that's. Look, all price hikes are always bad news, but I'm gonna pay it. You know what I mean? I'm not happy, but I'm gonna pay it
The Squid
because
Sisters will also perform here during Splatfests.
I just really hope that Nintendo makes a second tier of
Head over
games.
to Inkopolis.
Like, I don't mind them putting like a Zelda, a Mario at 70, but they should not put like Pikmin 4 at 70. I don't know if you guys got what I mean. Like, I don't have them problem with them doing tiers as long as we can
what's
get some
this?
cheaper games in there too. I've been saying it for a while that Nintendo should have 2 tiers of games. I know they sort of already do, but they rarely put out a game that's not 60. Like the last one I can think of is like WarioWare. I agree with you. For Breath of the Wild 2, they make a collector's edition. I'm on that like white on rice. Like basically, even if there was like a Switch edition console, I'm most likely picking it up. Like if they announce it for real. Side order. Yeah, that hurts though, that they did pre-orders at 60 and they had to take it down.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2 Side Order will launch in the future.
Okay, side order, we have no idea what's coming. So they showed us like a one slide
The
thing.
Splatoon 3 expansion pass will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Available today. Okay. Yeah, the physical edition. Yeah, I got what you mean. Yeah, but if they were doing digital at 70, the physical's gonna have to be 70.
We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass.
They're saying paid, paid expansion pass. I
I
wasn't doubting that was paid. Hey guys, by the way, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget, let's send out the stream to as many people as possible. I'm actually excited for this one. Illusion Island.
Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck,
I love the old Mickey Mouse castles from the NES, and even though it's way more advanced, I'm getting like those sort of vibes from it.
Run, jump, and swing to explore.
I'm actually really excited about this one, man. It's crazy, but I love old school Mickey Mouse and
special abilities. You can reach new places.
Puzzle platformers. You know I'm a fan. If you guys know the channel, you know I'm a fan. So
ground pound barriers to open new spaces and glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's personality shines through in their actions. Up to 4 pals locally can brave the island. Share a hug for extra help.
Man.
Play leapfrog for larger jumps.
I know Castle of Illusion would be great to get, but I think that one's in pretty in IP property limbo. I think it'd be hard.
You'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes. Study their movements carefully to figure out the secrets to victory.
Man, they're convincing me more and more that I want this game.
In Disney Illusion Island, swinging onto Nintendo
yeah, I
Switch
agree.
July
28th. Okay, we've got a date.
Today on Nintendo eShop.
But I got what you mean. It's like it's not like ground and pound and stuff like that. We've seen it a million times by now, but still, it looks. I'd rather they focused like that last part where you saw like the boss fight with the 4 characters. That looked fun.
Hector, emblem of strength. Raise defense and unleash counterattacks.
There is only one person who commands.
Soren, emblem of acumen. Cast magic spells.
Already an expansion to Engage, man. That game hasn't even been out a month. It's fine. It's just like it's crazy. You know that these characters were ready when the game launched. Like, so,
Crom and Robin, emblem of bonds. Overwhelm foes with sword and magic attacks.
Anyway, at least Nintendo isn't like a live service focused developer. I prefer small expansion packs to like live service stuff, and I'm glad that seems to be dying because I was getting fed up of these live service games.
Wave 4, a new story called Bell Xenologue will be unlocked.
Oh, a new storyline. Now this is interesting.
For answering our prayers.
I have to play the basic one first, but once I get through it, more strategy RPG is all good.
Wave 2 of the Fire Emblem Engage expansion
When?
pass for the Fire Emblem Engage game
They say-
launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
See what I mean? Later today, man. It hasn't even been a 1 month, so you know these characters were ready, man.
Take control of your destiny. This is Reverie, a world in which deities known as
I don't try to harp on things, but if you take out the DLC pack less than like 3 months after the game releases, I'm like, just put it in the basic game.
Gift of clairvoyance to travel between worlds, see the future, and decide humanity's fate. Many branching story
I like the
paths,
artwork in
along
this.
with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Raine, set the stage for your journey. Eventually, you'll side with one of the 6 aspirations like Bond, power, or chaos to change the story's outcome.
It's like a graphic novel, but I really like the artwork, so I might check this one out. Dude.
First for consoles on Nintendo Switch.
Come here, Topaz.
this June.
Stop coming back and forth.
These games will have you rolling.
Yeah, but you know, it, like I said, at least it's better than like live service where they want to get you to pay monthly. Octopath Traveler 2, guys.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo containing the game's opening hours will be available on Nintendo eShop.
Demo. And the save data transfers to the full game, guys.
Will you take first?
Yes, I love when they do that, and Square have been doing it a lot lately. That is insane. I love when they do that. I love when they do that. February 24th, we get a demo today. Oh, yes. Okay, I love Katamari Damacy. And this is We Love Katamari. It's a remake of the second one.
Features include playing as the young king of all cosmos in 5 new challenges.
Oh man, I love this. Okay, this is a dumb little game, but I love this one.
Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd.
June 2nd, guys. Nice. If you have not played Katamari Damacy, guys, next time it goes on sale and I put it on eShop deals, check it out. It is a crazy simple yet fun game. Oh, this. Please give us a date. This looks amazing. This is one of my biggest indies of the year.
Meet characters from all walks of life and devastate foes with timed attacks in battle.
The animations look
Complement
so
your journey with
freaking
enchanting
nice.
melodies and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda.
Like, I know the combat is turn-based, but I'm still getting like Chrono Trigger vibes from the designs.
29th. A free demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop.
A free demo, guys. Man, this is Demo Palooza.
Online multiplayer showdown.
More crap first-party games. I don't know if I would agree with the all crap as part of that, but yes, I do hope we are getting some great first-party games. Give me Advance Wars, guys.
Block areas to gain the advantage. Or knock opponents out of the arena with explosive
This just looks like air hockey with characters.
Slides onto Nintendo Switch April 27th. Pre-orders for this free-to-play game begin today on Nintendo
Free-to-play,
eShop.
guys, so it's going to be one of those online things.
Dive back
That's
into
fine.
the sprawling labyrinth. A collection of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey games is coming to Nintendo Switch.
This, guys, don't
remastered
sleep
in
on this
HD.
one. This is going to
Many
be a
treasures lie
great
deep within a
collection.
massive labyrinth. Its paths are intertwined, and vicious monsters lurk in the shadows. A blank map is your
I
only
wouldn't say
guide.
top dollar, my friend. Most of these release
By
around
drawing the
20
map as
bucks,
you
which is like the
explore,
third
you
of a
can
price of
progress
a
even
normal
further.
game. But it's all fine, man.
Venture
All
into
games,
the
there are
labyrinth
different
with
games for
5
different people.
adventurers.
That's what's fun.
As the guild leader, you'll assign them roles, like the Allied Defending Protector or the ultra-fast Dark Hunter. But be warned, every
Yeah, these are
adventure is fraught with
remastered, man.
danger.
But these are some great
Should you
RPGs, guys.
fall
Do
in
not
battle,
sleep on
you can
these.
change your team and learn new
If they're
skills
well
to
done, if the
strengthen your
ports are
party
well
before
done, it's going to be
challenging the
freaking
labyrinth again.
amazing. And I'm wondering what the price is going to be on the
24
triple
newly
pack.
drawn character illustrations are included. Plus, take advantage of new difficulty options and a new auto mapping function for smoother exploration. Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection launches on Nintendo
June
Switch
1st.
June 1st.
And we're having a
Each
big
game in the
month of
collection
June and
will also be
July,
available
at
separately
least from
on
the
Nintendo
secondary
eShop.
market so far.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What's next? Yes,
Your tactical
Advance
skills
Wars.
ready.
right?
Calling all strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1
Yes!
2 reboot
Yes,
campaign
guys!
is only a couple of months
Yes!
away. Join Andy.
Couple of
Matt,
months away.
Sammy,
So what?
And more in
April?
2 full story campaigns.
Come on.
Each one filled with colorful turn-based tactical action. Flex your strategic muscles across a multitude of modes.
Now there's no
Design your own
excuse for
maps
this
and
game not
share
to
them
be
with
top
friends.
notch with all the
Plus,
extra
go
time they
head-to-head
got.
in local and online play. Advance Wars 1+2
April
Reboot Camp
21st,
comes to
guys.
Nintendo Switch
April 21st.
Pre-orders
Yes,
begin
we
today
are
on
getting
Nintendo
Advance
eShop.
Wars 1 and 2. I am so excited. We're going to play this on stream, by the way. I don't care if it's a strategy RPG and those that normally don't work well on stream. We are going to play that
A
one
new
on stream.
story will unfold in the Kirby's Return to Dreamland
This I really
Deluxe
want to
game.
play as well. I haven't played it on the original
Mandalore,
console.
The interdimensional traveler from the main adventure has lost his powers and must escape the realm between dimensions.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Love my 2D Kirby. The Magdor Epilogue.
All he can do now is a basic attack and jump.
You're right, Donkey Kong, man.
To
If we get a new
Magdor's
Donkey... If they don't
powers,
announce a new
you'll
Donkey
need to
Kong
collect
now,
magic points
I don't
by
think we're going to get
defeating
one on this
enemies.
console.
With magic points, different abilities can be
Now or
restored
June.
and
Like,
enhanced.
I'm saying now, but finally, they could do it in June as well for an end of
Magdor's
year
levitation.
title.
Or increase his attack range. The
Because don't worry, that
order which
Nintendo
restores
still wants to
powers
keep
is
something
up
big
to
for the
you.
holidays.
There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore. Up to 4 players on the same system can venture through this mysterious realm together.
This
Can
epilogue is
Magnemite
already going to
restore
release
his
this
powers
separate?
and safely return to his world? You can access this new epilogue after clearing story mode.
Okay. This is like a new part. Mario Baseball Online.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo will
I'm
be
getting a
available on
little
Nintendo
I'm
eShop.
getting a little worried about getting hyped about the Mario sports games because the last ones they've released have almost always been disappointing.
Kirby's return
I was
to
super
Dreamland
excited
Deluxe
for
launches on
soccer
the Nintendo
and
Switch system February 24th. Pre-orders are available now.
I
on
was
Nintendo
you know,
eShop.
I was really disappointed by what we
You're
got.
looking
So
forward to the new story.
I would love
Kirby's
another
Return
Mario
to
by
Dreamland
Baseball.
Deluxe. Next, here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh, what's coming
Please
to
take a
online?
look at this.
Are we getting Game Boy? Are we getting Game Boy? Are we getting Game Boy? I called it. I called it. We're getting Game Boy.
Game
Okay,
Boy
this
games
is,
are being added to Nintendo Switch Online.
Okay, they should have done Game Boy and Game Boy Color.
On Nintendo
but-
Switch, you can
oh,
play these games
this does look like
anytime,
color.
anywhere, just like you could back in the day.
Yes!
Let's introduce the
I'm
games
super
that will be
excited for this.
available
I
at
love my
launch.
freaking Game Boy games. If you guys don't know, I even mod
Tetris,
Game Boys
arrange the
live
falling
on
Tetraminos and aim
on
for
stream.
a
Like I put
score.
IPS screens in them. You guys, if
Super Mario Land 2,
those videos
6
didn't get a
golden
lot of views, so
coins.
I know a lot of
Claim
you
the
don't even
castle
know I
that
do
Mario
that.
stole from you.
I'm a huge fan of those old
The
old
Legend of
portable
Zelda,
consoles.
Link's Awakening DX.
Nice.
Awaken the Windfish to escape Koholint Island. Gargoyle's Quest.
Honestly, I don't know.
Save the
Oh,
Gargoyles
Gargoyle's
Fire
Quest.
Brand
Amen.
from
This
the
is an.
Ghosts and Goblins series.
Is this one expensive? I don't know. I
Game
know
and
it's
Watch
expensive on the
Gallery 3.
NES,
Play
but
an assortment of Game and Watch titles.
okay. Game and Watch, yeah. No, thank you.
Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Solve
Like
a
they're
murder
fun to
mystery
have,
on the
just as a
supernatural
fun to
Shadow
have,
Island.
but
Metroid 2, Return
yes,
of Samus.
Return of
Destroy the Metroid
Samus,
hiding on
guys.
planet SR
Yes.
388.
one of the best Metroid games.
Wario Land 3. Traverse a world that
Wario
changes
Land
between
3. It's
day and
funny.
night
I have
based
that
on your
game like
actions.
somewhere. Like it's the one I tested my Game Boy Color that we modded on.
Float, inhale,
Dreamland.
and spit out enemies in Kirby's debut title.
It's funny though because I have all these games. Like all of these games, I actually have.
You can use the Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen filters.
Oh, that's cool.
Up to 2 players can play compatible
That-
games together locally or
Oh,
online.
this is nice. You can actually play Tetris against someone
More
in the
games will be
old school
added in the
Tetris.
future.
Oh, Zelda! Oracle of Seasons! Oracle of Ages! I forgot about those. Game Boy Advanced! Game Boy Advanced!
Game Boy
My
Advance
God,
games
man.
are being added to
They
Nintendo
are,
Switch Online Plus
I'm sorry, I'm
expansion
hyped now. I'm hyped now.
pack. Here are the games that you can
You know
play
what?
at launch.
Still, I still want some good first-party
Super Mario
titles, but
Advance 4,
how long
Super
have we
Mario
been
Brothers
freaking
3,
asking for
play
for
38
these?
extra levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory. WarioWare in
Yes,
Mega
Ages and
Micro
Seasons,
Games.
though, when I saw
Experience
those,
the
I'm like,
origins
oh
of
my god,
world-class
Ages and
micro
freaking
games.
Seasons! How could they not do that as launch titles, though?
Spinning
Come
stick to the
on.
goal without hitting obstacles.
Okay, now, the one thing is,
Mario
please
Kart
tell me
Super
they are
Circuit,
not increasing the
race in
price,
first
though,
Mario
to
Kart game
online.
created for a portable system.
But now, if this is included in this... Oh, Superstar Saga,
Venture into a
guys.
zany world
Guys.
with equally zany attacks.
Guys! Oh my god!
Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap.
Minish Cap!
Set to miniature size and
Oh.
dive into a big adventure.
I'm gonna I don't have Minish Cap. It's one of the only Zelda games I don't have
And 4
anymore.
players can play together.
And honestly, it was one of my favorite ones on the portables. The worst is it's made by Capcom. It's not even made by Nintendo.
As well.
Fusion is gonna come. Oh, Golden
After this
Sun.
presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with a Nintendo Switch Online membership. Or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
So, okay, Game Boy with normal online and advanced with the expansion pack. That's even better. They're increasing the value of the base one too, because they're giving the base
After
one
today's Nintendo
Game
Direct,
Boy.
You'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced.
Oh, bro. Oh, man, dude.
Please look forward to
After
more
the direct,
information about
hold
Nintendo
on, Switch
Online
open.
and Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack in the future. Let's see a few more headlines.
Okay, hold on, guys. I have to see if it's available while we watch the rest.
original Metroid Prime game is remastered on Nintendo
Oh,
Switch.
guy! Metroid Prime Remastered! Oh my god! Holy crap, man. Okay, I'm calling it right now. This direct, already freaking S tier. S tier direct. I don't care what anyone says. S tier direct. Like, there could be nothing else new, and we already have the S tier. Yes, it's the trilogy. It's the trilogy, my friends. It's the original Primes. S tier. I'm hoping not. I saw the original Primes. Oh, oh, they are. This is just the first. Still S tier. Still S tier, but
originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system has been remastered for Nintendo Switch.
still S tier. I don't care.
Explore Talon 4
It depends.
from the perspective of Samus Aran.
Please sell this for under $30
There's
though.
more to this
Under
alien
$30.
planet than meets the eye.
Under 20 would be even better.
Advisors are the key to your adventure.
But it does look seriously remastered though,
Clues
guys.
on how to progress.
Let me just see.
Depending on the situation, a certain visor may be required. When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back.
Each
with
one for
moves.
60, yeah, then I'd be pissed. I'll be honest. They sell each one for 60, I'm gonna be a little pissed. If they do that, that would be the only way that this would like make this feel bad.
You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options.
Won't be long, guys. I'm trying to see if the Game Boys are available.
Your preferred play style. The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered launches on Nintendo eShop later today. The
Today,
physical
guys.
version of the game will be available in stores
Holy
February
crap.
22nd.
Okay, hold on. February 22nd, I saw in stores, right?
Your master detective skills to the test. This is the World Detective Organization. Yuma, a trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit
This freaking
haunting him,
crazy crap,
will
man.
solve the strange incidents within
Okay, I don't
Concord
see the
Ward,
Game Boy
a
apps
city
yet.
ruthlessly
I do
controlled
not see the
by
Game Boy apps
Amaterasu
yet.
Corporation.
Didn't they say something February 22nd for the physical? Yeah, physical on February 22nd.
Each one has a supernatural ability that can prove useful during investigations. Mimic body types and voices with disguise.
Honestly, I'll probably wait for the 22nd. I am trying to find a price, guys.
With audio aptitude. And witness past crime scenes with post-cognition. These abilities
What is it?
can be
I'm like,
shared with Yuma,
man, too much at once. Too much, guys.
so use them to get closer to cracking a case. After collecting enough evidence, a mystery labyrinth will appear. Spot the inconsistencies and uncover the truth. Master Detective Archives Rain Code launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th. Wings of the Heart take flight once
I'm dumb.
more.
I didn't go into the right
A
place. I went to the
remastered collection
eShop,
of
but it's
both
true, the
Bakugan
online is in
games
its own
originally
section.
released on the Nintendo GameCube system is coming to Nintendo Switch. After a long and peaceful era on the floating islands above Earth, the Empire's conspiracy looms closer.
What is this?
As
What is
spirits
this now?
dwelling within the protagonists.
Okay, I have to get back focused on the direct. The app's not out yet. The Game Boy app's not out yet. Yeah, they're gonna have to update. Most likely we're gonna get an update and then it's gonna happen.
And team up with like-minded allies. Battles are fought using cards called Magnus. Your attack power is determined by
Okay,
the
get me back in. What's this
combinations
game?
of your cards,
I'm like
which
freaking.
are randomly dealt from the deck. In these real-time battles, you'll need to make split-second decisions to edge closer to victory.
Okay, hold on. Putting the
What
Switch down.
revelations will
Getting
come to
back
light in the
focused on
skies
what's
above
happening.
and the lands below.
Oof.
Baten Kaitos
Oh,
1
Baten
and 2 HD
Kaitos,
remastered
yes. 1 and 2
soars onto
remastered.
Nintendo Switch this summer.
Interesting games to remaster. Good games. Did not get a lot of popularity when they came out, but the first Baten Kaitos I played and was pretty good. I didn't play the second though.
Live the life you want in a new fantasy life game. While exploring the once thriving
But I played them on the GameCube. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's why I didn't recognize the storyline or anything, man. I played that like 1,000 years ago.
Then travel between past and present.
I'm old. I played it when it came out.
Make the island your own.
What is this, like a knockoff
Angler,
Animal Crossing again?
cook, blacksmith,
Oh, that's cool. Cooking and blacksmithing though.
paladin, magician, and more. Take on different roles.
You know, I've been looking for a different like game like Animal Crossing that I can get into again. Because I'm pretty much done now with Monster Harvest. I've pretty much done most of everything you can do.
1,000 years, the restoration is about to begin. Fantasy Life on, the girl who steals time.
Okay, I'd be willing to give this a try, see what it's like. I'm sort of iffy on it though. By the way, if anyone finds a price on Prime, let me know. I'm gonna try and check Metroid Prime.
Wave 4 is racing
Not
in.
showing yet. No price yet on Prime. Oh, why is it chopping up?
Yoshi's Island. A
Okay.
brand new course
Sorry about that, guys.
zooming into Wave 4
Oh, nice.
of the
Wave
Mario
4.
Kart 8 Deluxe
Download
Booster
packs.
Course Pass DLC.
New courses are always good. I love the Mario Kart. It's one of the games that is way better to play with the kids, like I said earlier, than Just Dance, so
Birdo,
always happy to
who
get some new
originally hit the track
courses.
in Mario Kart Double Dash is also being added to
Oh,
Wave
nice,
4.
Birdo! From Double Dash. That's cool. Like, not crazy.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the Nintendo Switch
Switch?
system this spring.
Spring. Okay. So next 2 to 3
Nintendo
months.
Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm trying to follow the chat, everything, but there's a lot coming in at once, but I'm gonna try to answer as many questions as I can as we go. Oh, Mega Man, my god, why can't I read the name? The strategy one. Blah, this I'm super excited for. February 14th, that's next week as well. This game looks super interesting. Looks like a 3D puzzle platformer, but like super touching. Battle Network, there we go. April 14th. This we knew about though, but yes, I'm very excited too. It's going to be an easier way to play them because I had them on a... yes, this I'm super excited. Have a Nice Death, March 22nd. Was in my top anticipated games of 2023. I'm really looking forward to this one. WBSC eBaseball? Yeah. I mean, it's baseball. Dreamlight Valley? Yeah, no thank you. The Disney sort of life sim stuff. It's not bad, I know, but not my cup of tea. Tales of Symphonia Remastered. This is going to be amazing. If you've not played Tales of Symphonia, it's pretty much the best Tales game.
Thank you for staying with us so far. This will
Will
be our last segment. Please take a look.
Are they gonna do the one more thing though? Tears of the Kingdom? Tears of the Kingdom. I don't... Right? Yeah. This has to be Tears of the Kingdom. I don't recognize those flying beastie things, but the rest of this looks like Tears of the Kingdom. I can't believe they're going to do a one more thing after Zelda, though. Yeah, it's Zelda.
Rise
is my servants.
Sweep over Hyrule.
Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
No DQ, yeah, no that Dragon Quest, no Digimon. I'm sorry, my friend. Still a great direct, like you said. This is gonna be the nuts. I'm sure there's time travel, guys. I'm sure there's more than one Link. I'm sure they're gonna reunite like the Link from the Warriors game with the Link that we knew from Breath of the Wild.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
If one Link's not enough, it'll take 2 Links. Yeah, that's why I said I can't see them doing a one more thing after Tears of the Kingdom. We're getting to see gameplay. Wow. So it seems like there's a lot in the sky. Look, oh, look, we're getting an image of it in the background, guys. We're getting images of it in the background there. Look, you've got like, look, all different like areas. Yeah, so I think that Sky World's gonna be freaking amazing.
Lend him your power.
May 12th, 2023. Guys, we're like, what, we're the 8th? We're just a little beyond 3 months away.
Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series.
I'm going to talk about why I think this might have taken so long at the end. Oh, collector's edition, guys.
A new amiibo figure of Link from this game.
Yes, collector's edition. Take my money, Nintendo. Take my money. Since you're making it $70 anyway, I'm just going to give you more of it.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
45 minutes, guys. Woo! What can I say? Look, maybe everyone didn't get what they wanted out of this Direct, but that was a freaking amazing Direct. I don't care if people don't agree. Like, to me, this was like S tier. This is one of the best Directs we've had in a while. We've got Game Boy, Game Boy Advanced. We've got Metroid Prime Remastered. Am I disappointed that they didn't release it as a trilogy? Definitely. But I'm just waiting on a price. I'm waiting on a price. We've got Advance Wars coming out. We've got some great indie games that have gotten like dates. Sea of Stars, amazing. Metal Slug Tactics. That's probably going to be an end of the year now, Cristobal. But you're right. That should be coming out this year. It is missing. However, that's another game I was very hyped about. But seriously, let me just switch to the full view here. Close-up cam. Since it's over. But I'm still glad Game Boy and Game Boy Advance is coming, but you're sad no Twilight Princess or Wind Waker. I do agree. Those seemed like easy remasters that we could have easily gotten at any point. But, you know, I think nonetheless we've got some good stuff coming. No Silk Song, but we could have gotten, don't forget that could be part of an indie direct too. You know, we haven't gotten indie direct, and I said it could fit in either because it's such a big indie that it could fit in either. However, I can understand that they wouldn't want to put in this one. Why? Because a lot of stuff is going to be overshadowed by the Game Boy, Game Boy Advanced, and Zelda. If you put Silk Song at the same time, I know people would have talked about it, but they wouldn't have talked about it as much as if you put it in an indie direct where it is the biggest title. And Silk Song deserves something like that. I'm gonna say it. So I think that if it is coming, it's maybe a good move on Nintendo's part to not put it in the same direct as the Game Boy Advanced, Game Boy, and Zelda news. because it would get overshadowed. Now, what I was going to say is, like, I feel like maybe one of the reasons why Zelda and Pikmin 4, I'm thinking Nintendo probably liked what happened with the Switch, putting Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Switch, on Wii U and the Switch as sort of like a cross-generational title. And I feel like Pikmin and the new Zelda could be those cross-generational titles for the next Switch. Now, they're not going to announce it before those games release, because if you do that, you're going to hurt sales. People are going to be like, well, why would I buy it on the weaker console when another console's coming out? But another console will probably be, in my opinion, beginning 2024. I don't think we're going to get one for the holiday season. I could be mistaken. I would love to be mistaken, but I still don't feel that we're going to get one for holiday 2023. It could be a cross-generational title, and that might be why these games were delayed as much as they were. Nintendo probably, when they first put out the games, didn't expect them to be cross-generational titles, and if they realized, hey, with the delays, with what happened in the world, with everything shutting down, we have to delay these games. They're like, we're going to be too close to the next console. Let's make these cross-generational. And they might have had to work that into the code and prepare for their next gimmick. Because don't forget, Nintendo likes gimmicks. And what did they do in Pikmin 4 that is different from all the other Pikmins? They gave you a perspective behind the characters and possibly a first-person perspective. Maybe this game won't have the first-person perspective, but follow my train of thought. I've said it a couple of times. I feel like the next Nintendo Switch, the gimmick Nintendo's going to go with, if they're smart, because they have to keep a hybrid console. It was such a great formula for them, they would be dumb not to. But I think they will keep the hybrid console, but push the virtual reality aspect. They are going to make it more powerful, retro compatible, and on top of it, it's going to be focused around VR. Like, basically, they're going to try to sell it like an all-in-one. You know how, like, PlayStation 5, you have PlayStation 5, then you have to buy PlayStation VR separate? They're going to say that the next Switch, although it's going to be not as powerful, it's going to be a portable console that you can automatically turn into a VR, sort of like what they did with Labo. But Labo didn't work so well for the Switch because it doesn't have the graphical power to play in VR like great games. And how much you want to bet we're going to get like a VR Pikmin? Like, Pikmin's going to be compatible and it's going to be a VR version on the new Switch. Doesn't have backwards or won't be portable. I'll probably switch to PlayStation. And honestly, you might even be right to do so, Eduardo. I really hope they make it like Nintendo's next move is they have to be like the customer-friendly guys that go retro compatible. Give us a new gimmick, because Nintendo needs a new gimmick. They're just like that. They need a new gimmick. Yeah, even more than high resolution is that you need a very stable frame rate. If you can't deliver a stable frame rate, you're going to get motion sickness. And right now, too many games on the Switch, let's be honest, we all know this, have frame rate issues. So if you want to deliver a good-looking VR game with a stable frame rate, we're going to need a better console. But we'll see. We'll see what works out. If maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, because these are all guesses, by the way. I have no inside information. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. I'm not that kind of channel. But it is something that I feel a lot of the latest games, like even Prime Remastered, would be a great game to have in a VR version of. And I feel in the last year, we have a lot of games that could easily do those two things. And it would explain why Nintendo delayed it till now, when we know a lot of those games could have been probably released earlier. Virtual Boy HD. Imagine if they call it like the Virtual Boy HD or the Virtual Switch HD. A Virtual Switch. I still would love them to just call it the Super Switch to follow up, like, you know, Nintendo, one of the most successful generational jumps for Nintendo was going from the NES to the SNES. Just do switched to the Super Switch. Redo the same naming scheme. You're going from the Switch, but they won't do it. Yes, I've got to go too because I've got to finalize. I've got to go eat supper first because supper's upstairs. Then I've got to finish the eShop deals to hopefully have that out for tonight. And I've got to go work out tonight too because my daughter's got dance class, so I have to go work out while she's in dance class. So thank you all guys for coming here for the stream. Super appreciated. I'm glad we got people together. It was amazing. We'll still be streaming on Friday as usual, by the way, so that doesn't change the normal streaming schedule. I'm going to try to be doing a video every day between now and Friday. Hopefully it's going to work out if things can stay chill. And you know, for everyone who's asked questions I didn't have time to answer because I was focused on the direct. Sorry about that, but you know, hard to do everything at once. And on top, I was checking for the apps. I'm going to launch a question on the channel to know what your rating for the direct would have been. Give it some love. Let's see what everyone thinks about the direct. And as usual, I love all you guys and have a great night. And I hope I see you all in my next video.